so I have to put it in the neutral. Okay. Yeah, this is the Italian thing. Okay. New bike for today, and now we're going retro because we got the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone, which is one of the best retro bikes on the market. The Anniversario version is been 100 years since the Moto Guzzi company was founded in Genoa, Italy, and now they're coming with this special color theme. And it's also been more than 50 years since Guzzi unveiled the first V7, and it keeps the same configuration, the same V-twin, which became a classic for Moto Guzzi. And I'm really curious to hear the sound. What a special sound, the sound of history, and you also observe that it pulls right. It's the same as every Moto Guzzi, although now it's not as pronounced as before. The engine was modified for this year. It's bigger this time, the capacity increased and it got more power, and now it's Euro 5. You got new suspension system, you got an LED headlight. There is also the special version, that's the name, which is more classy. It comes with spoked wheels, it comes with a traditional headlight, and it comes with analog dash. And that would be the one I would buy if having to choose a Moto Guzzi V7. This is the Anniversario color theme, this is the Stone version, and now we have to ride it. Every time I'm riding a Guzzi, I feel like getting back to history, because the Guzzi is the most old school of the retro bikes. It bangs, it pops, it has this dry clutch feeling. Everything is somehow put together like in the old times. And from all these bikes, it feels the most retro. I mean, it's not just a modern bike that is looking to be a retro bike, it's a genuine retro bike. It is said that the clutch feeling improved for this year, for 2021, but it's still a dry clutch feeling if asking me. So now, maybe it's better than before, but still it has that on-off character. It looks lovely, it looks classy, it looks so Italian. It has this combination of colors that works very good. It has this blacked out engine, the exhaust which is long, everything feels quality, every touch, everything feels so Italian, so classy. I really like the way they finished this bike and the way they built it. Even the headlight, it comes with an LED, but it keeps this round shape, and it has the form of the Moto Guzzi eagle. You can spot it over here. I'm gonna turn it on for you. And the most important thing is that it offers a great amount of light, so you can really use this bike during the nighttime. It's way better than many bikes designed for touring with LED headlights, and that's because the headlight is huge and there's the LED over there, and it's absolutely fabulous during the night. So everything is very well put together, everything feels natural. The engine is bigger, is new, and it works quite good, but there are some things here and there that I don't like. For example, I don't like the throttle response, I don't like the feeling. It's a bit abrupt, it's a bit snatchy, below 5000 RPM, and this is very annoying because when releasing the clutch and rolling the throttle a bit, it goes with you up like that, and it's not very enjoyable to ride it. Fortunately, although it's more powerful, like 25% more powerful, it still comes with somewhere like 65 horsepower or something like that. So it's not a powerful engine. So this fueling issue is just annoying. It's not dangerous. You're gonna feel it, but it's not dangerous because if this engine would have 150 horsepower, for example, it would be a mess with that throttle response. But other than that, it feels okay. As I told you, it feels annoying. Also, there is no gear indicator. You cannot see the gear, or you cannot find a neutral from time to time, like it happened to me today at the beginning. Or there are some other stuff like when you're in the 6th gear and you want to shift to the 5th gear, on the display it says you're in the 4th, so it doesn't display it correctly. After that, you're rolling the throttle, it goes to 5 and things like that. So yeah, but the bike is working. You just don't have to look at the dash, you have to look just in front of you. There are some small things like this, but it's nothing really to worry about. The suspension was also updated for this year. We have Kayaba suspensions, and the travel is bigger on the rear suspension, so it should be more plush. Probably it's better right now, but still, if going after 100 kilometers per hour and you see a bump over there in the middle of the road, please slow down, because otherwise you're gonna feel something hitting you in the back. So no, it's not comfy at all after 100 kilometers per hour. The suspension is just not working as it's supposed to be. But at slower speeds in the city, it feels quite okay, quite plush. Anyway, the suspension is quite basic, actually. Obviously, you can see that. But I think I can feel that it's enough for this kind of bike. So I think that it's a pretty good balance between the suspension and the engine power and the braking capabilities and everything. I think everything just mixes together pretty good, but you have to be careful when speeding up and seeing some bumps in front of you. Take a look. It feels very nice, it looks very nice, and it's absolutely comfortable. I remember the previous Guzzi V7, I didn't like the seat, but this one is spectacular. I think it's the best seat I tried this year. It's plush, it has the right shape, and it's perfect for you and for the passenger. You can actually use this bike for touring, you can ride it for 500 kilometers a day without having to worry about the seat. So this is really cool, and I'm really glad about that, because my daily rider is a BMW R90. I told you about it, and the price is double compared to the Guzzi V7, and the seat is horrible. So yeah, I really wish I had this seat on my R90. It looks so good and it feels so good. I love the neutral riding position. It's relaxed, but not too relaxed. It's not sporty. It's how it should be on a classic bike. I really like it, and I can feel that I could ride this bike for a whole day. The ergonomics are just fine. Everything feels perfect. The mirrors are huge actually, but yeah, I don't see other possibility right now. Single disc braking system, single caliper, but everything comes with the Brembo signature, including the braking pump. And I could say that the braking force is enough for this kind of bike. Is I couldn't say it's too good, too powerful. You should squeeze the braking lever a bit if you want to stop and if you're speeding up. But yeah, I think it's fair enough for the purpose of this bike. It's a good handling bike, it's quite enjoyable to ride it in the corners, but of course this is not a canyon carver, it's not as agile or precise or as fast as the R90 for example, or as the Speed Twin. This is not on the performance side, this is on the retro classy side, but I think that it does a pretty good job and you can have fun with this kind of bike if you want to from time to time. It comes with an ABS system, it comes with a traction control system, which is quite good. It comes with everything you need from a modern bike, but in a nice classic shape. You can ride it faster if you want, you can go up to 170 kilometers per hour or something like that with this bike, but you wouldn't want to do that. You will ride it at about 120 kilometers per hour, something like that, and it feels quite good over there, because after that there is absolutely no weather protection on this bike. You're getting all the wind. Probably you can put a windscreen over there, but it won't look that good and probably it will give you some buffeting. But now it's better. Just ride it as it's supposed to ride and everything is gonna be fine. Oh, and if you want to ride it faster on the highway, it's very stable. It's a pleasure riding the Guzzi in the traffic. It's very easy to filter between cars because it's narrow. It's very easy to go along with the traffic, and you have a quite good turning angle, so you can do anything you wish. This is one of the best bikes for commuting in the city, because besides the fact it's easy to ride, it also looks very good. So I love the way it looks, I like the details, I like the feeling, I like the character. I love almost everything about this Guzzi. I don't like the throttle response, the fueling. I don't like those Guzzi stuff like the gear indicator and the shifter and the impossibility to find a neutral from time to time, and the way the clutch is working. But I could get used to those things just to ride this kind of bike, because it's something special. Now, of course, this is a bike for the Guzzi fans, for the retro bikes fans. Now if you're coming from a Super Naked, for example, and you want a retro bike, maybe you should go to another brand. This one is not for the spirited riders. This one is made for the riders who want just to enjoy the road at not so high speeds and to enjoy a classic bike. Because from all the classic bikes in the market, I think this one feels the most original of them. It has a lot of character. It feels like an old bike, but without the headaches that you're getting from riding old bikes.